Vroom. I'm hiding. Yeah. Just one last round. See ya. Ooh. Are you stuck? It never ends. Everyone knows. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel great.
No. Yeah.
Good.
It's the party.
Mess and stuff. That's a...
Coleslaw the cabbage.
Put that tongue back. Go. You say choo choo? Home Depot hot dog. You wanna go hit that? Do you like pina coladas?
Do it sneaky.
Get them all. Here it is. Tessa, it's set. Get the stick.
Hola.
degrees outside. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, so it's
Here we go.
Well, should we do it again next year?
Yeah.